Hello and welcome to today's edition of Talking Which. It's non-league day in the football pyramid. It's Winchester City versus Tavistock in Southern Division 1. It's a big welcome back to the Winchester City football encyclopedia himself, Mr. Peter Keane. And also it's a big happy birthday to our cameraman, Gordo. Happy birthday, mate. And that leaves yours truly, the man of the hour, the man with the power, man that's too sweet to be sour, the tower of power himself, the people's sport, Mr. Yannick Piatkowski. Welcome back, pal.
Thank you, mate.
You all right?
I'm all right.
Good. That's good to know. It's good to know. Happy birthday, Gordo, by the way, behind the camera. So it's a good one for you to come back to. We're playing Tavistock today. You have team news and a welcome return to a familiar face to Winchester fans.
Indeed, yes. Jed Bedford's back in the team. Connor Whiteley drops down to the bench. And obviously Dan Jones isn't here because his loan has ended. So that means, of course, we've recalled Olly Balmer.
Yeah.
So he is back in the side.
Now, if that is the case, we've just been discussing with some other fans. I would he'll go in the front three left wing, yeah?
I'd have thought so, yes, obviously, because Rafa's moved on as well now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, yeah. And to be honest with you, we know how good Olly Balmer is, and when he's in form, that magic wand of a left foot of his, I mean, we've seen him do it time and time again, especially from 25 yards out from a free kick or even in flight. We know how good he can be.
Absolutely, yeah. We now created, he can be on his day, and he scored plenty of important goals down the year, so hopefully he's back to help us, for the final push to secure the playoff.
Secure the playoff pot. And as the saying goes, now then, is it 6 games left or 5?
Including today's game, 6.
6, right, thank you.
Yeah, I can run through them if you want.
No. All I need to know is 6, so that's all I need to know. Now then, our opponents today, Tavistock. Well, let's just say they found this league a little bit tougher than they thought. Like a lot of teams, Pete, a lot of it's to do with travelling. A lot about it's trying to have a big enough squad, as we well know about the travelling. But yeah, they've obviously struggled, and they're in a bit of a precarious position today.
Yeah, so they can officially be relegated today if we beat them. Their form is, just to give you context, they're 22 points from safety. They've only managed to pick up 3 points in the last 12 games, so 9 defeats. One of those was, of course, back in January. We won 2-1 down there, so it wasn't a walk in the park.
No,
walk in the park is what many people would have perhaps expect, and I expect the same today. It's an interesting one because realistically they can't stay off, but people probably expect us to beat them comfortably today, which I get completely. And if we want to get in the playoffs, we should be winning these games. But they probably might be playing with a bit of freedom, knowing that their kind of season's done. And it can often happen, as we've seen with Wolves in the Premier League.
You just beat me to that, funny enough. Yeah, well, as Wolves done against Arsenal and Liverpool and other teams, and actually played more freedom, more attacking style. I mean, they've gone on and played really well. But today, if Winch want to get into that playoff, make sure they're in that playoffs, they've got to. I mean this in the nicest possible footballing way. They've got to put the teams to sword, haven't they? Put them to bed.
Yeah, well, we have to win this. We're heavy favourites to win this, and rightly so. Hopefully we'll get an early goal, settle the nerves, and then we can get into our free flowing style, and get an important win. Yeah, the games are running out.
You're absolutely spot on there, mate. You're absolutely spot on. So. Obviously, Pete is back. Incomparable Rob Conway will join us at half-time. And a slight change of plan, but he is here today, actually. He was supposed to be elsewhere, so I'll be quizzing him about that later. The club stalwart, club legend, Kev Watkins is here. He was supposed to be elsewhere, so I'll quiz him about that, actually. And we'll see then, hopefully, with a favourable result for the mighty Winchester City. Up the winch. We'll speak to you soon. Take care. to the halftime report here on Talking Which. It's Winchester City 3, Tavistock 0. Oh my days, I've got incomparable here. That was probably one of the most comfortable halves we've had this season.
Yeah, thankfully. It's been about time we've had one of those. But obviously it's not over yet. But if the second half goes as the first half goes, then we should see it out comfortably. Tommy's caught a couple of crosses, but he hasn't made any saves. And they're lucky that we're not 6 or 7 up by now. So,
and their defenders cleared off the line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I would say we deserve our lead, but they obviously gifted the first one to us on the plate.
Yeah.
Poor goal kick, intercepted by Tommy, and then rolled Brad in and puts it across.
Yeah.
Second one, keeper flaps at a corner, and I think Braggy was as surprised as anyone else in the ground. He literally he's just stood there and he kind of just bounced off his head into the unmarked goal, easiest goal he'll ever score. And then third goal, Balmer, really good, got played through, great ball through, and dinked it just over the keeper, and could have been more.
Balmer also is back at Winchester City, and today we've just seen why we know how good he is. His touch from the high ball down was delightful.
Yeah, he's done it a couple of times. Brilliant. Everything he's done today has been brilliant. He's been taking corners from both sides, obviously
on the money.
I said to George, I should be on the goal, and I said to him, I said, this is exactly where the ball's going to go. And Braggy was stood exactly where it was.
Yeah.
First header went just over, and then second one, Braggy was stood in exactly the same place.
Yeah,
and knocks it into the back of net. And everything's been really well.
Yeah, we need a game like this. You've just said it at the start. We've needed one of these games for a while. We've watched a lot this season, as we have done. This has been coming though, hasn't it? A performance like this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we haven't even got out of
first gear.
Yeah, I mean, maybe second or third. But still, we're not. But we have notoriously struggled against poor teams in the past, so it's nice to see that when we do play against a lower team that we're not struggling at all. And I'd like to think just come out and get us one or two more just to make it a bit more comfortable, and make a couple of changes, keep players fresh. I mean, I know
busy Easter period coming.
I know it's half time now, but obviously the two teams directly below us are both losing at the moment, which obviously that would be great as well. So
all good so far.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just before you sign off, just obviously give a shout out to cameraman Gordo, beyond the camera. It's his birthday today. So calling all Hampshire ambulances on standby tonight. I hope you have a good night, mate.
Yeah, we don't want to say about vodka poisoning, but he's famous for laying in the streets, and Hampshire ambulances come along picking up. But he's famous though for that. He knows only once. Anyway, we will be back here at full time with Club Stalk, Club Legend. It was supposed to be somewhere else today, but he's actually here today. Change of plans, but anyway, we'll quiz him about that later. Barry Oakey, yes. Anyway, thank you as always, Rob, and we'll see you at full time. Take care. Hello and welcome to the full-time report here on Talking Winch. It's finished Winchester City 6, Tavistock 1. I'm now joined by club stalwart, club legend Kev Watkins. That was brilliant, Kev. That was a really good end to the game.
It was. My prediction last week did actually come true as well.
Yes, it did, yes.
4 or 5. I said 4 or 5 nil.
You said 5, yeah.
But 6-1, we take that, obviously. But I'd say that result certainly put the pineapple on the pizza.
Yeah, it certainly did.
But yeah, it's a good result. That's what we had to do today is just win. Obviously, feel sorry for Tavistock having relegated them from obviously, don't like anyone being relegated, but we had to do our job today, and that's what we did. So
very professional performance today from Winchester. But as I said, I thought Olly Balmer today was outstanding. We really did put some of the touches in his goal today. It was superb.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously he wasn't getting game time before, and he went to Downton to get some match fitness and stuff, and. Obviously, now with the lone players going back, now we've got him back today, and he's shown today what he can do. We know what he can do anyway.
Yeah,
everyone here knows what he can do, and for me, he's putting a man in the match performance today. And with what he had to say, his chances he was creating, he was busy trying to look for openings and stuff. And he's great today, Ollie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't many players who weren't good today, to be fair. Tommy Wright, another good performance today from Tommy Wright. But yeah,
actually, can I say, it's also Thomas Scott. I think he was one point sat in his deck chair with a cigar.
I know,
watching the game.
But he was beaten by a hell of a goal.
To be fair, that goal was a great strike.
Yeah,
he's hit it in the top corner. No one's saving that. But
apart from that, Tommy did nothing.
Tommy was probably freezing cold today.
Yeah, I was going to say
that wind, I think. But
we've got quite a busy running coming up. We've got next week, as we know, it's coming Easter, and it's 2 games in 4 days. To start off, we've got Willand away, which will be a long trip and a hard one.
Well, say getting to Devon on the bank holiday is never easy for any reason, but for football, yeah. So we've got to get down there, again, right mindset. It's just about now. The game's obviously getting less and less, so we've just got to keep winning. That's all we can do. The other teams will do what they got to do. But all we've got to do is win the games and see where we end up. So,
is it this time of the season now? It's more important than result than the performance. I know that might sound a bit of.
I said that last week. Yeah. It's more about results. Shush. And it's all about results, not about performances.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got to do. Like I say, we've just got to get 3 points and then see what happens.
Yes. So yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's a big running for the Winchester City today. The start of the big running, obviously, and we've also got Hampshire Derby also next Monday against Bashley.
They won today. They're fighting for their lives, so they ain't giving up.
No,
and where they are. So again, another hard game. They're going to bring a lot of fans up as well.
Yep.
So it's a good atmosphere here, and it's going to be another tough game.
Don't get many local games in this league.
No, we don't. It's two a season. That's it. 2 games a season.
But anyway, yeah. So we will look forward to that. I'm going to hopefully get hold of Davo today and do a pre-match, post-match. Sorry, and I might try and get Olly Balmer as well. Actually, try and get him as well. But anyway, thank you.
Yeah, it was a great performance and a fantastic result. That's 3 times now we've scored 6 goals in the last 5 games. So we're certainly playing with a lot more attacking intent at the moment, which we've never not tried to do that, but for some reason it's clicking going forwards a lot more. People playing well in forward areas. Obviously, Brad Waters has been great for the last few weeks as well, especially. Tommy Wright's come back right into form as well. So look, yeah, it's a great result. They obviously they're bottom for a reason, but they certainly haven't been being beaten, or thrashed by teams, and we absolutely put them to the sword. It could have been any score really. From minute 1 to the very last minute, we were all over them. So. Yeah, look, great result for us. We needed that, and obviously there's 5 big games to go. We need a minimum of we need 4 wins at least to secure it. So we're going to try and see if we can do that. So yeah, good day for us. We got to get ourselves ready for what will be a tough weekend ahead next week with Will and do a decent outfit. Again, I know they're near the bottom, but they were one of the best sides to come and play against us when we played them here. So that'll be a tough game, and then a big game, but sort of local derby as local as it gets for us in this league with Bashley, and and then we move on from there. So yeah, fingers crossed that goes well. But most importantly, a great day, and excellent support, 400 odd in the ground, which is fantastic. And so much noise. It was best it's been, I thought, for sort of noise and buzz around the grounds. Excuse me. So yeah, hopefully we can keep that going, and up the winch.
Try and get him as well. But anyway, thank you as always, Kev.
Welcome, yeah.
And look forward to seeing you on Friday. And we will see you then. So also we've got to say is we've got to go off now to the party now for Gordo's party. Yeah, sponsored by Hampshire Ambulances. So we're
Gordo's getting the vodka in the pan.
Yeah, vodka jellies and all that kind of stuff.
Vodka and a straw.
Yeah, can't wait to see that. So we'll see you then. Same Winch time, same Winch channel. Take care.